Joining me is a man who is fighting out of Paris, France on September 30th at PFL Europe 3. How are you doing today? The Black Mamba, Frans Mlambo.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing good, my man. How are you?
Man, I am doing well. It seems like you're in good spirits heading into this fight. Tell me, how's everything feeling in the training room? How are you feeling with the outlook? The fight is just a few weeks away right now.
Feeling great, man. No complaints. Ready to go. So I don't know how else to say it. I just felt real good, man.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm pumped to hear it. Now you're going to be facing the dangerous Italian striker Francesco Nuzzi. What do you make of him? What do you think of him?
I think he's fantastic, man. I think he's a really good fighter. Yeah, that's what I make of him. I think he's good, and can't wait to make him look less good.
Man, it's tough because this is the most competitive weight class in all of MMA. Like, it doesn't matter if you're fighting in Europe, the US, or Japan. This is the hardest weight class. And you're out here essentially saying, like, I want to fight the best of the best.
You better believe it. Yes, sir. That's it. Do you know what I mean? That's what I've always done. That's what I've done my whole career. That's just the kind of fighter I am. You know what I mean? Like that whole thing of refusing fights and flipping. I just don't get that. Like I would never. If somebody says, "Here, look, this is a guy you're fighting at a certain," I couldn't even imagine saying no or. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's it, man. Just fight, innit?
Man, if someone's signing the paycheck, hey, you're going to show up and fight from the sounds of things. Is that right?
Yeah, better believe it.
And this attitude is very consistent with a lot of SBG fighters. I've heard it's very competitive in the training room. Is that right?
It is, but in a flipping good way. You know what I mean? We're not crazy. You know what I mean? There's never any type of animosity, but we train good together and we train smart, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah, those SBG fighters seem like a family, but it also extends out to the Irish fans that no matter where you're fighting in the world, the Irish fans come with you. They are the best fans in the world.
This is true. For some, you know what I mean? For some, you know what I'm saying? But no. Like they're there. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they got their favorites, and I'm climbing up to get there. Yeah.
Oh man, no man, yeah, absolutely. No, upcoming they're going to have a card in December in Dublin. How much would it mean for you to be fighting in your backyard like that?
That's when I'm gonna gain them all. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's what we're working on. Yeah, that's gonna be savage because I don't know if you know, but the last time I fought in the Tree Arena didn't go so well. I'm 2-3 now in the Tree Arena. Just so I gotta even that. I gotta make that right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make that 3-1. When it comes to what's it, 8th of December, I think the Dublin card is. So yeah, we gotta make it to that.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, and I will see you there. So tell me, the upcoming fight here on September 30th out of Paris, though, what is your prediction for the end of this match?
I've in recent years, not even since my last fight, I've literally stopped predicting things. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it never turns out the way you say, unless you're like Conor McGregor or something. You know what I mean? And that's not all the time either. Do you get what I'm saying? So. No, but the way I hope it's going to go, the way I see it's going to go, is I'm going to piece him up on the feet. We're going to start on the feet. He's not going to realize, you know what I mean, until he gets there that this shit's different altogether. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to smack him a few times and he's going to be like, right, we're going to change it up. Let's go to the ground. He's going to try to take me down. I'm going to take his neck. I'm either going to knock him out or choke him. One of the two. Do you know what I'm saying? I like to do it quick. I'd like to do it quick. Yeah, that answers that for you, man. Man,
I'm excited that whatever happens in the fight, I will have you talking over it as he's trying to take you down. I'll have you saying he's going to try to take me down. You know, when you're going for the choke, I'll have you saying it, man. We're gonna make this.
I'll have to find you, yeah, and I'll be talking to you, yeah, visually.
Man, I am pumped for it. All right, so look, I want to look forward a little bit here in the next few weeks here because we also have a match between Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury. I want to get your thoughts on the match and how you see it playing out.
Yeah. I had so many questions about this one. It's a tricky one, but like I said, you never know because everybody that first is talking about it first says Ngannou hasn't a chance when it comes to boxing. And I'm like, you don't understand the power that guy has. But then they're like, yeah, but that guy got hit and he just got up before. And we're like, that's true. But at the same time, you know, you never know, man. Ngannou is just a freak of an athlete. And I feel like he can do whatever he wants to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'll be in his corner for that one anyways. But then I'm hearing things as well that Fury was talking about he can take him in an MMA fight as well. No,
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
We can stand there, we could throw fists, but if you're going into a different type of thing altogether, do you know what I mean? When you're just a boxer facing an MMA fighter, and I'm saying that as a boxer myself, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just different. So you know what I mean? I think one gets either or. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like Tyson will get it with the boxing, but then when it comes to MMA, there's just no argument. Ngannou will win every single time. So, you know, let's do a proper fight and see how that goes. But at the same time, even with the boxing, man, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just so powerful.
Oh, it's unreal. I'm looking forward to it. But I feel like Tyson Fury saying I'll come over into MMA is almost misunderstanding MMA in a way.
I think
because
so.
Yeah, go on. Tell me a little bit more. What do you see here?
No, like that's the thing. Like you're damn right. Like you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just agreeing with you. I wasn't saying anything more.
Because I feel like with striking, like for example in boxing, you have a chance to be a little bit more fluid. But when it comes to wrestling and jiu-jitsu, it's almost like following an order of operations. It's almost like a different mindset, you know?
A different story altogether, man. It's just different. Even like even when say we're doing boxing sparring and when we're doing MMA sparring, like just it's you strike different. You know what I'm saying? And it brings out certain movements and different type of things that it's just different. So I feel like he doesn't have a chance when it comes to MMA. But I don't know why all us MMA fighters are going to these guys is like, you know what I mean? Why are we always going to them? Why don't they come to us type of thing? Do you know what I'm saying? We need to change this whole thing around. So let's get that going.
Well, here, you can call them out now. In the smart cage, do you want to fight a Naoya Inoue or do you want to fight a Tank Davis? What do you want in the smart cage?
Oh, mate, I flip it. Like you said, sign it and I'm there. So
doesn't matter who.
I don't even know. I don't know. Like that's why I don't watch boxing. But you sign it and I'll be there.
I'll promote these guys. I'll get them in the cage with you.
Let's do it. Because I'm up for it, man. I'm up for it. I'm literally just trying to get that bank stacked now, yeah? So however way you want to do that, let's do it. I'm in.
Man, let's get it rolling. All right, let's round you out here as a person a little bit. We're going to talk food, video games. We're going to talk a little bit of other stuff here and there. Tell me, what is the superior food in your mind? Is it Irish food or is it South African food?
Oh, fucking South African food, bro. Shall I say? But check this, yeah? The thing is, yeah, it's hard now to either or. Because, right, when I went back to South Africa, me being a plant-based eater, they were just like, you know what I mean? It was just strange for them. I couldn't fully embrace the meal that was set. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much meat-based type thing in both South African and Irish culture. So, you know what I mean? We can just, because say, for example, like a Sunday dinner, yeah? I can have everything there except for the meat, and it's still a full-blown dinner. You know what I mean? Beans, there was potatoes, all that kind of stuff. It's all good, man.
But yeah, South African.
I'm not that picky, so I just get it all into me, just as long as it's not meat.
Oh, and that's fair. That's absolutely fair. But yeah, like you said, it's no competition. It's South African food all day. But from my understanding, it's a lot of barbecuing, right?
Barbecue everything, bro. Yeah. Everything is getting barbecued, yeah. But we don't call it barbecue. We call it a braai, yeah.
Braai.
So
okay.
It's a braai. Yeah. And everything getting braai, bro.
Oh man, awesome stuff. All right, tell me, what is your favorite anime? If you don't have one, that's okay too.
You know what, mate? I've always growing up. I was always into Dragon Ball Z.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And actually, there was another thing called Shaman King that kind of played for a little while, and it's not that well known. Like it took me ages trying to find it. but I at one stage it was my favorite cartoon. Yeah, I'm not promoting it because it's a bit occultic. You know what I mean? There's all types of mad stuff, but yeah, them two would have been my favorites. And recently, on Netflix there, I've seen this thing called One Piece. Yeah, but the show, and then like just a friend of mine was telling me, he's like, oh yeah, this comes off on an anime show, but I went to, when I was in Italy, that's all they were playing on the flipping on the TV channel had One Piece, and I was like, this is madness. And I was watching that for a bit. It's all right, but I'm not, yeah.
Man, I've never spoken to a fighter who has not said Dragon Ball Z. I think there's something with like Dragon Ball Z. It's so good. And there's like training episodes where they are leading to the fight. It's essentially an MMA cartoon.
There you go. Exactly. Before it was a thing. Yeah. And it just stands out, doesn't it? Dragon Ball Z. It's still kind of going to this day where other things kind of come on and off, but it's lasted the test of time. So respect to them guys.
All respect. And tell me, what are your favorite, what else did I have here? Oh, video games as well.
I don't play. Oh, actually, no. I don't own a PlayStation, but I think my favorite game of all time, weirdly enough, it's San Andreas. San Andreas. I flipping love it because even like the soundtrack, everything to it. Like to this day, I still listen to K Rose and everything else. Do you know what I mean? That's the country channel. I don't know what it is. Like, and I get nostalgic over that game. I don't know why. But obviously, then used to play Tekken as well. Was my favorite, man. When it comes to Hurang, Hurang, whatever way you say his name, class. I flip and smoke you with Hurang. Yeah. So I'm all about them games. But in the since it's come to like, PlayStation 4 or 5, I haven't even bothered. I'm, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm kind of more of an old school type guy when it comes to them type of things as well. Like I had this joystick, I don't know what it was called, but it had like loads of the Mario games on. Like, loads of them. Yeah, like the different type of games. And one of my friends broke it, but that type of thing would be perfect for me. And obviously I don't have it now, but if I was going to play games, that's what it would be.
Man, the classics, right? But GTA San Andreas, I think was like a tone-setting game because I grew up in the mountains of Canada. We were 10,000 miles from LA, and all of us suddenly became LA gangsters because of San Andreas. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah. But yeah, that's what it did. It's just very well made, man. Because I played loads of the other GTAs, and I just wasn't as about them as I was with San Andreas. It just done it for me. I don't know why.
Absolutely, man. All right, we just got a couple minutes left, so last word is going to go to you here. Shout out who you need to shout out, thank who you need to thank. But sir, Frans, I really appreciate your time. But last word, talk us on out of here, sir.
Awesome interview, my man. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'd like to obviously thank my gym, SBG, coaches, all them things there. But I mean, I have to always bring in this guy, Shane Gray, that helped us out a lot in the last little while. Razvan as well. He actually is a guy that runs Irish Fighters Media. Sorry,
I know Raz. I was talking to Raz this morning already.
There you go. You know what I mean? He's in the background sorting things out as well. He's helped me quite a lot, especially this camp. But shout out to him. Obviously, I'm getting looked after by Chiropractics. Is this chiropractor spot that's been looking after me proper. I'm getting NCT'd at will. You know what I mean? Anytime something goes out of place, they're on to me straight away. So yeah, they're fantastic. Flow recovery is always good as well. And neuro pain clinic out in Junction 6. They're savage. They take good care of you. And you know what? These are the things as well that MMA fighters take for granted, I think, like getting fixed up and stuff like that. It's things that we need to do more often. You need to get, you need to get the engine checked every now and then to make sure everything is running correct. And these guys have been doing it for me. So, yeah, big thanks to them. Big thanks to you, PFL. Y'all's the boss. Check y'all out.
Hey, best of luck. Thanks so much for your time,
You've been good, bro. Peace.